Alright, time to feed the hungry viewers. Feed the hungry viewers. Feed the hungry viewers. Alright. They want their news. Alright. I got something for them. Oh, by the way, hello people. Mornings. Another beautiful day. Hope your father said this word. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? Sitting here messing with y'all. Alright. So today's the 23rd, huh? Alright. So the Steam Winter Sale is here. Check out the best games on sale. Of course, it's already here. But anyway, I got this little article from CNN. It says here, Steam Winter Sale runs until January 2nd, 2025 at 10 a.m. Now's your chance to stock up on digital games to grow your game backlog. Whether you want to grab some of the best games of the year, stock up on older AAA titles, or indulge in indies, price on loads of games have been slashed. Here are the best Steam Winter Sale deals, money saving tips so you can flip up your gaming PC, Windows handheld or Steam Deck hard drive without breaking the bank. Yeah, and add that to your backlog wall of shame. Yeah, your archive that you got going. Let's see what they got here. Okay, they had this autumn sale. The autumn sale was in November 27th through December 4th, right? The winter sale was December 19th through January 2nd. The Steam Spring Winter Sale is March 14th, 21st. That was 2024. And then the summer sale was June 27th to July 11th. So that was the summer sale. So yeah. It says how often are the Steam sales? Well, Steam sales are pretty frequent, with at least one per month, while the big seasonal sales are quarterly. Winter, fall, spring, and summer, there are dozens of smaller sales or fests. Typical Steam discount days revolve around a particular theme, with lowered prices on titles with a certain genre like fighting games or role-playing. Alright, so now what's the best Steam deals? Let's see here. We get Hogwarts Legacy. That's 75% off. It was $60. Now it's 15. Metaphor Reventus was Zoe. 25% off. It was $70. Now it's 53. Life is Strange. Is it? It says here double exposure. 30% off. Was $50. Now it's 35. Then you have The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt is 80% off. Was $40. Now it's 8. Grand Theft Auto 5, 63% off. It was $40. Now it's 15. Alright. Fallout 4, 60% off. It was 20. Now it's 8. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 80% off. It was 30. Now it's 6. Yeah. And of course, there's the Star Wars Outlaw, 35% off. It was 70. Now it's 46. Slay the Spire was 75% off. It's 75% off. It was 25. Now it's $6.24. Red Dead Redemption, 20% off. It was $50. Now it's 40. All right. Red Dead Redemption 2, 67% off. It was $60. Now it's 20. Cyberpunk 2077, 55% off. Was $60. Now it's $27. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, 35% off. It was $25. Now it's $16.24. Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 remaster, 50% off. It was $30. Now it's 15. Yeah. Then of course, what you got here? You got let's see, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales. It was $50. Now it's 25. Death Stranding, 50% off. It was 40. Now it's 20. What's that? Helldiver 2, 20% off. It was 20. Now 32. That don't make no sense. Anyway, Elden Ring, 40% off. It was 60. Now it's 36. And then God of War Ragnarok was 20% off. It was $60. Now it's 48. Baldur's Gate 3, 20% off. It was 60, now it's 48. Rust, 50% off. It was $40, now it's 20. And Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, 30% off. It was $70, now it's 49. Dragon Age of the Veilguard, 35% off. It was 60, now it's 39. And Alice Return, 90% off. It was 10, now it's $1. Remember, Spider-Man 2 comes out next year, along with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Part 2. Yeah, get ready for that in January. Today's the 23rd, you know. Anyway, okay. He says, here's how I save money with Steam sales, and you can too. Take advantage of your wish list. Let's see what he got here. Sum of Fears. Okay. Yesterday in Call of Cthulhu got 80% off. Got each one of them got 80% off. So let's see. Sum of Fears $1.99. Yesterday was 99 cents. And Call of Cthulhu is $3.99. Then it says adding games to your Steam wish list simplifies figuring out what to snag or skip during a sale. You can snort your wish list by discounting, so find the biggest saving is a breeze. And add games to your wish list whenever you see one you like to look off but don't immediately want to play. Then during that Steam sale, pop up in, sort by discount and see which price have plummeted the most, or you can arrange your wish list in order of your most wanted titles. Then choose what to buy. That way during one of the upcoming Steam sale. Then it's got a little picture here. It says use SteamDB to find out the largest discount. That is true. Then it says SteamDB is an excellent source for uncovering deal. Its many filters let you sort attributes including discount, percentage, rating, price, or review, making it a helpful Steam sale tracker. You can narrow down a list based on platform, Windows, Linux, or Mac, and features like controller support. I've even used SteamDB to wait a minute. See if I can get it here. What he said? He said I've even used SteamDB to nab free games like a no-cost copy of Telling Me Why. Anyway, it says what he says. I typically hop into SteamDB during the Steam sale to look for a hefty discount on highly rated games. It's worth checking SteamDB even outside of seasonal sales and fest if you want to expand your Steam collection. Alright. And it says shop for old titles, indie games, DLC, and complete catalog. And then it says here often newer AAA games get heavy markdown, but because of their usual high price, even the discount cost isn't cheap. However, you can find wallet-friendly older games, indie or downloadable content. For instance, I picked up a copy of The Sum of All Fears for $2, which wasn't even during a Steam sale. Then it says, what's this? Complete publisher catalog or franchise bundle save you a ton of money. I've seen Activision Collection bundle typically $900 for a lowest $355, while over $350 might not be pocket change per title. Breaking down is pretty cost effective when you're getting 53 games. Similarly, I've seen Call of Duty franchise bundle for $443, a steep drop from its usual $1,010. Yeah, they said you can often get DLC packs pretty cheap during Steam sales, which provides more in-game content to enjoy. On the other hand, these comprehensive bundles might lead you to overspend if you're not actually planning on playing, say, every single Call of Duty game under the sun. Yeah, this is another subtopic. Check out your other game libraries to make sure you're not double dipping. Says here, although Steam is incredibly popular, it's not the only source for digital game purchase. Check your other libraries on GOG, Epic, EA Origin, and Xbox Game Pass, for instance, to ensure you're not double dipping while you could buy Cyberpunk 2077 on Steam and GOG, you probably don't need 2 copies. Basically, it's like, oh, okay, comparing prices, see where you can get it for cheap. In other words, all right. Now, it says cross-shop deals and other platforms. And what do we got here? Said here, with many Steam alternative, including GOG, Epic, Origins, Fanatical, Humble, Game Billet, Green Man Gaming. Yeah, says sweet discounts from several outlets while you can, and should check those individual storefront. Is there any deals? Is a comprehensive source for saving. So you might notice a great deal on Skyrim from Steam, but it might be available at even lower price at Epic at the same time. That is true. You're comparing price. It's kind of like back in the early 90s when Circuit City had a deal like, okay, remember that? I don't know if you remember that little commercial with that kid when he walked in with the news ad, and he said, he told the store owner, he said, last week I bought this and today I saw this and blah blah. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, if you remember that commercial, it's the same here. Anyway, we'll say set a budget. That is true. Got to set a budget, man. You know, some people don't have that. Some people don't have that disposable income to spend when it comes to video games. So, what you could do, like I said, for instance, what you could do if you could wait that long. Like most people, you know, like some people, they own, let's say they own houses and stuff. Like they own properties and stuff, and they have bills, you know. You could wait, you know, like, okay, let me give you a scenario. For instance, let's say because I talked about this months ago. Let's say you own property, right? Like let's say you own a house or something, and there's a thing called, let's say property tax. So I gave you a scenario where, like, you got like the first 10 months, whatever property you own, whether you live in the flatlands, in the middle grounds, or in the hills, or where do you live, depending on the property you own. You got a thing called property tax, right? So what you could do is like for the first 10 months of the years, like say for the first 10 months of the year, you try to come up with the property tax money, because you know it's due. It's like out here in California, you know it's due. So what you do is, like, the first 10 months, you save for the first 10 months, because you know that bill is coming around. So once you save it up, whatever the bill is, it might be. See if I can use something here. It might be 2 things like this. Each one, your property could be like, say, $2,500 each. It usually shows up in a month of say October, November. You get 2 of these. They stick together, and they're like say $2,000 each, right? Or $3,000 each, $4,000 each, depending on the property you own. So the way they do it out here in Cali is like this. Okay, you know, they send it to you in October, like the first week of last week of October, first week of November. They send it to you. They want the first bill by December 1st, right? Okay, right? And then they want the second one now, say like say February of 2025, 2020, say February of, like, say 2025, whatever. So you got 365 days in a year. So you got 10 months you got to set it. You got 10 months to come up with that property tax money. And once you come up with it, then you're free to get all your. Once you come up with that money, within that 10 month period. After that, once you pay that bill off, as soon as it hits the property, and you get it done, now is the time to get, now the next 2 months belongs to you, if you get the point. The next, say, November, December belongs to you, if you get the point. So when it comes to this, you know, when they say set a budget, yeah, that plays a role into it. Because sometimes, like, okay, Steam's a spring, summer, autumn, winter. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. You might not, and of course there's the lunar sale too. So you might not get any games in the spring, or you might not get any games in the summer. You might not get no games in autumn. But of course there's winter. So when they say set a budget, that's what this is talking about, man. So that's what this little thing is talking about. So yeah. So when it comes to this gaming stuff, man, especially for people that, you know, for people that don't have disposable income, you have to set a budget. You know, I mean, video games is like your hobbies, your entertainment, your recreation. Okay, but with that being said, though, you still have to set a budget. You know, because you have life to deal with. You have to have entertainment in your life, man. You have to. If you don't, then you need to make an adjustment. Anyway, all right. It says, don't feel compelled to buy anything. That is true. That's why we have the 4 seasons, right? Then it says, he said the best way to save money is not to spend it in the first place. Could be some truth to that. I know it's tempting to load up your cart with $5 or $10 games, which is nearly as gratifying as in-game loot grab, but only buy what you'll play now or soon after purchasing. While there are rare instances where games get delisted on Steam, like Forza Horizon 4, chances are if you pass up on a sweet deal, it will still be available during the next Steam sale. Yeah, set a budget, man. So yeah, oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Don't feel compelled to buy. Okay, I did that part. Now it says here's a list of Steam sale dates. Okay, real time strategy fest, January 20th through 2025. Idler Fest, February 3rd through 2025. Couch Co-op Fest, February 10th through the 17th, 2025. Steam on next February edition, February 24th, March 10th, 2025. Visual Novel Fest, March 3rd through 10th, 2025. City Builder and Colony Sim Fest, March 24th through the 31st, 2025. SoCo Band Fest, April 21st through the 28th, 2025. War Game Fest, April 28th, May 5th, 2025. That's April 28th through May 5th. Culture Collector Fest, May 12th through the 19th, 2025. Zombies vs. Vampire Fest, May 26th to June 2nd, 2025. Steam Next Fest, June edition, June 9th through the 16th, 2025. Fishing Fest, June 16th through June 16th to the 23rd, 2025. Then it says here, here are the past Steam sales for 2024. You have the Capitalism vs. Economy Fest, Pirates vs. Ninjas Fest. That was Capitalism vs. Economy Fest was January 8th through the 15th. Pirates vs. Ninjas Fest, January 22nd through the 29th. Next Fest, February 5th through 12th. Remote Play Together Fest, February 12th through the 19th. Dino vs. Robots Fest, February 26th through March 4th. Let me get it here. Yeah. What else? Deck Builder Fest, That was March 25th through April 1st. FPS First Person Shooter Fest, April 15th through 22nd. Farming Fest, April 29th through May 6th. Endless Replayability Fest, May 13th through the 20th. Open World Survival Crafting Fest, May 27th through June 3rd. Next fest, June 10th through the 17th. Fighting Game Fest, July 15th through the 22nd. Tower Defense Fest, July 29th through August 5th. Rhythm Fest, August 19th through the 26th. Space Exploration Fest, September 2nd through the 9th. Plane, Trains, and Automobiles Fest, September 16th through the 23rd. Turn-Based RPG Fest, September 30th through October 7th. Next Fest, October edition, October 14th through the 21st. Halloween Sale, it says October 28th through November 4th. And Cooking Fest, 18th. November 18th and November 11th through the 18th. And it says, when is the next Steam Fest? June 2020. June 9th to the 16th, 2025. Yeah, right. And then it says, here's what I bought on Steam. And then it shows what he bought. He bought Shadows of Middle-earth, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Shadows of Mordor. What did he bought? Peter Jackson's Peter Jackson's King Kong. He said Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb for $4. He said, I also own it in EA's Origin. I snag a copy of Alice Madness Return because at the price it was too juicy a discount to pass up. Yeah, sometimes when you get a good deal, man, you gotta snatch it up, man. Oh yeah. And it says how to get the most out of Steam once you ravage your wallet during the Steam sale. He says once you drain your bank account dry on games you'll likely never play. There's a lot more you can do with Steam, like share your libraries with friends or family, or using remote play together, adding non-Steam game. I suggest installing the Steam Link app on your phone, tablet, or streaming device for playing your games away from your PC. You can also game on the go with the Steam Deck or other handheld gaming consoles like Asus ROG Ally, or you can share Steam library with up to five family members using Steam Families. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. So that's it in a nutshell. So yeah, that's the coverage on the Steam and the Steam Deck. You know, so so yeah, put a budget when it comes, and there's nothing wrong with having entertainment. You know, you got to have it. You know, it's called having balance. You got to have entertainment. You got to have hobbies. Most people want to talk about work. This work. You always seen these, even on even on the internet. You see people that make a lot of money. Oh, rich people don't get no sleep. Stop it. Okay, stop it. Because when your body shuts down, boy, it's time to get some sleep. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with having entertainment, hobbies, recreation. It's called having balance, workout and all that, So yeah, you got to have that, man. You got to have balance in life. A lot of people don't have balance, man. A lot of them don't. All they do is want to talk about all I want to do is focus on the money. You got to have balance in this world, man. So that way you can be, you can be normal. So, gaming is a part of your hobby and your recreation and your entertainment. That's what it is. Yeah. Or you can make a career out of it, depending on how serious you are about it. Just saying, you can make a career out of it if you want to, So it's up to you. I ain't gonna tell. I got a statement my mom told me years ago. that's still stuck with me till this day. But one day I'll share it with you. Anyway, so yeah, gaming is fun, man, and one thing about gaming too, know what you can handle, know what you can stand, know what you can stand, know what you like, know what you dislike, know what you're comfortable with. If a game is not for you, then don't play it. Play something else. Play something else. Play something else. So yeah, if it's if you're religious, if you're a religious person, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. It's just that when you play video games, you have to base it. You have to base it on Bible principles. Yeah, you have to base it on Bible principles, and that's it. There's not. If you're a religious person, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. You just have to base it on Bible principles, and that's it. Yeah, and then take it from there, and you're good. But other than that, man, you got plenty of games to play. Choose wisely. Yeah, plenty. Yeah. So games are coming in. Developers are working. Some are going on vacation right now. Developers are working, coming up with updates. Yeah. Games are being made. Stories are being developed. Got these little busy hands all over the internet. I mean, around the gaming industry. Making video. They're making video games. So, updates are marching in. Yeah. New games are coming out. Yeah. Game industry is fine, man. But other than that, man, but when it comes to this entertainment stuff, though, you have to set a budget. It's I'll put it to you. Let me put it to you this way. It's not how fast you get it, but when you get it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look, the article talks about having when you see a sweet deal. Look, I remember going on Amazon one day, and I saw 2 Xbox One S, 2 terabyte models, 2 of them, each of them, selling for $200 a piece. You see. By the time I saw those things, the next day I went back, they were gone. You know how much them 2 terabyte Xbox One S cost now? Yeah. So when you see a sweet deal, you got to get it. You might see an Xbox One X, for about 100 or 150 or 200. Just beware, you might have an HDMI port problem, but doesn't mean that the console is bad. Just mean that somebody probably got something better, So yeah, you might see good deals, man. You might when you see good deals, you got to snatch it up. Yeah. So yeah, a few years ago, I bought a 55-inch screen for about $50. You're like, what? Yeah. When they say you see a sweet deal, you got to get it. I walked into this warehouse, and the TV was just sitting on the shelf on the counter, big one too, with the remote for $50, just sitting there. That was on a first come first serve, man. Look, I saw a 75-inch Mitsubishi, the big ones, big screens. I saw a 75-inch Mitsubishi for $150. The only problem that was wrong with the only 2 problems I ran into with that TV is this. One, I didn't have a dolly. I didn't have a dolly to get it. A big 75-inch, man. Yeah. I didn't have a dolly to get it at the time. I didn't bring enough money with me either. I said, shoot. I was like, yeah. When you see a sweet deal sometimes, man, it bees like that. You got to snatch it. I've seen on Amazon, I've seen like what was that? Like a 16 terabyte hard drive for I think like $140, man. You got to snatch that up, man. So yeah, you got to snatch when you see deals like that, man. So yeah, man. So life when you see a deals, man, on electronics sometimes. And you look at it. You got to get it sometimes, man. Because if you don't get it, by the time you turn your back, it's gone. So yeah, it bees like that, man. So it's not how fast you get it, man, but when you get it. It's not how fast you get it, but when you get it. So when it comes to these when it comes to this gaming stuff, man, you know, I mean, there's good deals out there. You know, sometimes it's a matter of waiting. You know, it's a matter of waiting. So you know, like putting money together to get that stuff. You know, it's not how fast you get it, but when you get it. So it's all about saving your money. That's why they have these seasonal sales. You know, giving you time to you know, put your money together to get stuff. So yeah, it gets like that, man. Yeah, the only a 75-inch, man, a 70 for $150. I'm talking one of them big Mitsubishi TVs, man. I'm like, yeah, me and Batman will have some fun on that screen. You best believe it. You best believe it. So yeah, that was a good deal, man. A 75-inch screen with Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Origins. Oh yeah, 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 man. When you see a deal, sometimes, man, you got to get it, man. You know, I've seen deals like on a Mac, on an iMac. You know, like for $100, man. You know, it was sitting there, operating system and all, man. Yeah. So you see, you got to get it though, but when it comes to this gaming stuff, man, you gotta it's all about, when it comes to video games, man, it's all about putting your money together. It's not how fast you get it, but when you get it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars, Star Trek, Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.